From the Atlas Center at the University of Colorado, this is News Team Boulder.
Hello and welcome to News Team Boulder. I'm Colin Harmon.
I'm Matt Hanlon.
And I'm Brent Goebel, bringing you the news.
CU students say goodbye to one of downtown Boulder's most popular night spots. After over a decade of good business on Walnut Street, the Foundry Bar has closed. The Foundry had been a downtown Boulder hangout since 1996, and it was just last spring that the place was revamped and renamed the New Foundry. Some students say they are happy to say goodbye, while others say they are sad to see the place go.
In other news, Nicolas Cage pays more than $250,000 for a dinosaur skull, while Rihanna turned down a $10,000 bottle of champagne, claiming she didn't know who the gift was from. Turns out it was from football player Braylon Edwards and his teammates.
Coming up after the short break, we'll talk about a Thai firefighter who becomes a superhero.
So stay tuned and find out why.
I was looking at the screen too. Like, wait, I'm supposed to be saying something.
Let's sit down for a second, okay?
Racist mommy. It seems like
I hate this one.
Hey, Kayla, there's Mary from your class.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Kayla. Come and play.
Oh, sweetie. Why don't you go play with those kids over there?
Why?
Imagine the power of one voice. Find yours at freedomcenter.org.
A Thai firefighter dressed as Spider-Man rescues an autistic boy who climbed into a third floor of a balcony end of his own apartment. The police say the boy was dangling his legs over because he was nervous for the first day of school. Firefighter Somche Yosabi was called in after 11-year-old boy teacher and mother failed to get him off the ledge. After overhearing the boy loved superheroes, the firefighter goes back to the station and changed into a Spider-Man costume to save the little boy's life.
Well, that's all we have time for today. Thanks for tuning in to News Team Boulder.
I can't wait for this day.
From the Atlas Center at the University of Colorado, this is News Team Boulder.
Hello and welcome to News Team Boulder. I'm Matthew Hanlon.
I'm Colin Harmon.
And I'm Lindsey Heron. Here are today's top stories.
The Colorado football team registered its third win of the season this weekend, taking down Texas A&M 35-34. The win felt especially good for the Buffs as star running back Darrell Scott announced his plans to transfer from the team just days before the game. Rodney Stewart carried the ball 20 times for 118 yards and 2 touchdowns, helping Buffs fans quickly forget about Scott. Marquise Simas had a breakout game for Colorado, catching 7 passes for 135 yards. With the win, Colorado remains in the hunt for a bowl and stays in the mix in the Big 12 North.
This week, Colorado travels to Ames, Iowa, where they take on the 5-5 Iowa State Cyclones. This is another must-win for the 3-6 Colorado Buffaloes, who needs a win to make a bowl win this season. Iowa State is led by dynamic quarterback Austin Arnaud, who has thrown for 10 touchdowns and rushed for another 7 this year. Iowa State will look to become bowl eligible in head coach Paul Rhodes' first season. The Cyclones are favored by 5 points at home, as Colorado looks for its first road win over 2 years, an 11-game losing streak that started with a loss in Ames 2 seasons ago.
Coming up after the break, CU fans in powder blue is examined.
When you get in a pickup truck, Larry?
Yeah, nothing but you, me, the open road, a deer.
Yeah! A cow! Yeah! An ostrich! Ah! The village people! The village people?
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Especially in pickup trucks.
I didn't know the village people were doing a road tour.
Before last week's game against Texas A&M, many CU students started groups pushing for fans to wear powder blue to the football game. Colorado wore blue jerseys for fans to wear powder blue, some of the worst years for Colorado football ever. The fans wanted to wear blue this week to protest the job Coach Dan had about it after the game. Coach Dan Hawkins and his staff The effort was a weak one. However, as CU Sports Information Director Dave Platty said, only around 200 fans in powder blue were counted. When asked about it after the game, Coach Dan Hawkins said, quote, "The real fans were wearing black and gold," quote, end quote.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching.